Last year, when I was imagining what my ideal summer would look like, it was initially a blur. I had no idea what I wanted to do or where I wanted to work. Then I decided I would only have two personal requirements. The first was to feel that whatever work I did felt meaningful to me, and the second was to have enough time to feel fulfilled in my personal life and personal projects. In my summer search, there were three options that I was genuinely excited about. The first was a small mental health startup that was looking for a UX designer. I was excited about this because the interview was probably the most natural and conversation-like interview I've ever had. I left feeling incredibly inspired by the work that the woman and her co-founder were doing. The second came from a presentation my friend invited me to help with regarding reporting harassment on the Lyft mobile app. I was really passionate about this project and had some back and forth with the recruiting team after the fact. However, there was a mismatch in availability on teams that would allow me to see this specific project fully through, so I decided against this route. I also reached out to a contact at Eventbrite, and there was some discussion about doing UX research for a music-related project because I love music, but the timeline of when they'd be able to confirm the internship was past my personal deadline of wanting to have something figured out. So in the end, I accepted my offer to do part-time UX for the mental health startup. It started off really strong. I loved the team I was working on and had a lot of agency and learned a lot about the mental health care system. One of the bigger challenges I faced in my job was when my car broke down on the side of the freeway and I had to work remotely since I couldn't drive to the office. That made communication quite frustrating, but eventually I was able to develop a rhythm and finish all my projects in time. Something I didn't anticipate about my job was that the startup culture actually inspired me to start my own project, focused on empowering and supporting independent musicians at Stanford. For this, I led brainstorming sessions, began some need-finding interviews with musicians and event hosts, and that project is something I'm actively working on now and planning on carrying through my entire senior year. Moving forward, I realized from my experiences in the job search and from when I was working and also from my music project, how important it is for me to feel passionate about what my work is accomplishing. These experiences showed me how intentional I need to be about making sure my personal goals, interests, and values align with the work that I choose to do. So I'm excited to see where I take that.